Welcome to G Health University. This is a training module developed to help you gain an understanding of various concepts you will encounter working out of GBON, Jibaco, and G Health Enterprise as a whole. This video is to further the discussion on the divs inside of the chart. The first div that we will cover is the problem list. The problem list functions like the documents div covered in an earlier video. To go into it, or to create something new, you can either click the bar or press the plus sign. Pressing the plus sign will create something new. Once you're creating a new part of the div, all you need to do is select from the list of given diagnoses. For this test, we will use asthma, and you'll notice that on the bottom, once you move to the next menu, is the ICD-10 code for the problem that you selected. When you're finished, you can either press Done and New or press the check mark to label that you are finished. We will press the check mark to continue moving forward. The next div we will cover is the medications div. Like other divs, all you need to do is either click the bar to go into it, or click the plus sign to create something new. We're going to click the plus sign, and then select the medication that your member is taking. For this one, we will say the member is taking albuterol. Make sure that you select the proper dosage. This is the medication screen. This gives all of the available information about the current medication that the member is taking. There is an area here for if you're inputting it by hand to write in the dosage. For example, if they needed to take 1 pill twice a day or 2 pills 3 times a day or what have you. There also is a space to put in refills if they have to take any. You click the blue text and then select the number of refills that they have on this medication, the quantity, how many pills are in the bottle, there are also spaces that will let you know if there are drug interactions that will come over on the right hand side. And if you wanted more information on the drug itself, you would press the blue eye, and that will give you the options for patient education, the pill picture, and other things that will let you know about the drug that your member is taking. If you press the patient education, you have 2 options, or sometimes more, for Medline Plus and Visual DX, and you would press and go through until you can view the topic, and it will open up a window in the browser to let you know about the medication. Once you've viewed the patient education, and close the browser window, you'll be greeted with a message in Medit that says, was patient education for this medication, in this case it's albuterol sulfate, printed for the patient? You would either select yes or no. If the medication you're taking is a controlled substance, before you leave, you must press the other prescriber button. It won't let you leave the medication in case you don't. The Allergies div works in a similar function. Just press the plus sign or the bar to go into it. Pressing the plus sign will create a new entry. You may need to turn off the smart lookup, and then you would select what the member is allergic to. For this case, we will say that they are allergic to that they have seasonal allergies. With allergies, it is very important that you click on the severity and select what type of severity that the member may have to their various allergies, especially if it is severe or fatal. We'll say that our member has a mild seasonal allergy, and then clicking on reaction, just click the boxes that apply. There also is a box for free text if needed. If you click the free text, a box will show up that says enter reaction. You click the date, and then the reaction date is the date given for the most recent allergic reaction that the member may have had. Status is if it's active or inactive, meaning that they currently have the allergy, or inactive being that at one point in their life they were active. And when you're done, you would click the check mark for done. Both the allergies and medications divs have an additional button that PHNs and CHWs are required to press after they've added the information. Go back into the div, and in the bottom right hand corner there is a place for update allergy review date, or in the medications div it'd be update medications review date. Make sure you click that button, and you'll see that the information for reconciled or reviewed has changed to today's date and the time which the button was clicked. We're just going to do that for the medications. Just click the bar to go into the medications div and click the review date. And now there's a bar that says the last time that it was reviewed and the date. The next div we'll cover is the care team div. Like the other divs, going into it can be done by either pressing the name on the bar or the plus sign. In this case, we'll click on the name. At the bottom of the accompanying screen, to add somebody new to it, you'll press the New button. You can see that the member's PCP has already been added to the care team. Pressing New, and then press the button for referring doctor/PCP. For this case, we're going to add a dentist. That can be done by either searching the dentist's name, or if you don't know exactly how to spell it, type in dentist in the middle bar and see if we have it listed. We'll say that the member goes to Dr. Kevin Wood. Do not edit the master file that comes up with this, and press the check mark for done, and you'll see they are now added. When you're finished adding all of the information, press the done button. The last div that we're going to cover is the flowsheet div. Like the other divs, you would just need to press the plus sign to create new information. The flowsheet div works a little bit separately than the others, as you need to go in and select what kind of information you want to be tracking. For this one, we'll be using the GB monthly contact flowsheet. You also will need to add any of the chronic illnesses that your member has that fall in the categories listed in the sheet. And that's all you need to do. Again, just plus sign, and for our member that has asthma, we'll click asthma. This is what the flow sheet looks like. It's an active tracking of all of the information that your member may have in regards to any certain standards. For this one, this is the contact note. This is the asthma flow sheet. Note that our member has had nothing to do with asthma done yet because they are a test. In a live chart, this would be full with their peak flows and other tests that may be required for an asthma patient. Thank you for watching today's video about the differences of the chart. You should now be able to answer the following questions. What button do you press to add new information to a data? What do you need to press after updating